Hello, student. We are
Hello.
back. Yeah, today we have our friends from Indonesia, Ramiaji.
Hello.
Hello. And because we just have a discussion regarding his religions and the religions in Taiwan, and now our students probably are interested. What kind of religion do Indonesians have? So according to my small research online, I found like they are five biggest religious group. The first one is Muslim, the second one is Hindu, and third one they say is Protestant, and the fourth I think they say is for Taoist or Buddhist, and the final they say is Confucianist. So what do you find about these five different religious groups?
Yes, actually, Indonesia is one of the biggest Muslim country in the world. We are a big Muslim country, but we are not a Muslim country. So we have a difference, which is mean that the majority of the peoples are Muslims, but our rules and regulation and law is not based in the Muslim law. So we are a democracy countries. And then, you're right, the religion in Indonesia actually is six officially. The first one is Muslim, it's around 85%, and the rest are Christians, Protestants, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Confucius. So there are six. It's really right. And then maybe you might be thinking how we can live one and each other, like side by side in peaceful, because our societies is really peaceful, and also we are respecting one religion to the other religions. Sometimes in some cities, the mosques are side by side with the church. It also happened, so means that we are valuing what people's religion is, and we don't fight at each other's because we doesn't have the same faith and religions. So we are living side by side together. And the most important thing is how we can create the values of the societies from our religions and also the society's values. I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah, I think that you point out the good thing, like if all the society agree on this kind of peaceful situation and all the religions believe in the peaceful and the prosperity of this country, and probably everyone can live in a peaceful way. And yeah, so student, maybe next time when you have a chance to visit Indonesia, you can find out different kind of temple, mosque, or other different kind of religion shrine. Maybe they can kind of gather together and see these kind of differences in Indonesia.
Yeah, and the most important things is, like for example, the Buddhism. Buddhism has also a temple. And you know what? The biggest Buddhism temple in the world located in Indonesia.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
So-
it's the city of Yogyakarta. If student want to know which the temple is that, it's called the Borobudur Temple, where people, especially in the Vesak days, the biggest day of Buddhism, people are gathered in that big temples to celebrate the Vesak. And then Hinduism, like for example, students might know maybe the Bali Islands.
Yeah, but yeah.
In Bali Islands, more than 90% of the local citizens are Hindus. Can you imagine? And the rest of the Indonesians are mostly Muslims.
Yeah, so they kind of surrounded.
Yes, exactly, because
Yeah.
of history.
Yeah.
A long time ago, Indonesia was all Hinduism and changed all its Hinduism, and now most of the majorities are Muslims.
Yeah, I heard that because the traders bring in the religions of Islam.
Exactly.
So now most people now believe in Islam and most people are Muslim.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, and there are also some overseas Chinese in Indonesia, so that's why we have Buddhism and Taoism and Confucianism together.
Yes, that's true. And how about Taiwan? What is the majority's religion in Taiwan?
Yeah, I think Taiwan is also very diversity. Yeah, because we have most of people are, according to the survey, I'm not sure because a lot of Taiwanese people are kind of open to different religion. There is a proverb in Taiwan say, 无拜无波比, which means if you pray to the God, then you got some bless from the God. So some of them are not so restrict to like one God. We are kind of polytheism society, and most of people in Taiwan believe in Buddhism and a lot of them believe in Taoism. And you can see Buddhism and Taoism mixed together, and you can see in the temple or in the places a lot of different gods from Buddhism and Taoism put together, and people quite used to that, and they pray to the god to Buddhism and pray to God in Taoism.
That's so
Yeah.
interesting. I think the most important thing is how we can live in peace, whether the diversity of the religions are different, is we can value that and we respect the other people's religions. Then we can live side by side in peaceful. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that is very important, especially nowadays a lot of wars happen because in the name of religions. So it's really important for students to think about if you kind of see this kind of conflict happen and in around you, what you can do to kind of solve this kind of conflict related religion. And you have to bring that, the idea or the value of peacefulness to every places.
So student, if you see some of your friends or families have a different religion with you, just respect them and live peaceful and live together and happy.
Yeah. And next time when you go to Bali, because a lot of Taiwanese like to
I
visit
know.
Bali, and you can kind of do some observation because I haven't been there before, but a lot of my friends been there.
Yeah.
But I kind of wonder whether they notice that Bali Island is, or most of the people there believe in Hinduism. So maybe next time you can go there and do a small observation to see what are some practice in Bali is related to Hinduism, and or other kind of different practice in other cities.
Sure.
Okay, so maybe now is our lecture 2, and we will still have 2 questions for you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Hello.
Bye. We have 2 questions for you for our second lecture.
Okay, question 1. There is one island in Indonesia which is the majority of the local is Hindu. What is the name of that island?
The second question is, Ramiaji mentioned there is the biggest Buddhism temple in Indonesia. And what is name of the city?
Bye, good luck.